Hey everyone, Adam here, and I've got my top 5 fantasy running backs for week 5 for you. Now, again, as we've always said, we don't necessarily go for all the obvious ones. I had a look this week, and it does feel like a few of these guys are the obvious ones, but they are guys that you can go out and trade for. This is what you have to do. You know, if you've got a guy who you have all the time, say like Austin Eckler or Joshua Kelly, then you need to go out and trade for someone in order to be able to get another running back in, because there's not much on the waiver wire when it comes to running backs now. So my first guy, Joe Mixon for the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals have struggled offensively pretty much all season so far, but Mixon has been all right. He's going up against an Arizona team that, although has looked pretty strong, they are 30th against the running back, so you can run against this team. I think that definitely Mixon is going to be one that you're going to want for week 5. My number 2 guy, Josh Jacobs. Again, another guy who's kind of struggled a little bit, but I think he's got a decent matchup this week, and I think that he can definitely do something for you. He's going up against Green Bay in the Monday Night Football game. They are 28th against the running back, and I think because of that, it goes to show that, you know, if you can get this matchup, this kind of thing, he's worth trading for. He's definitely someone who can do well for you. Number 3 guy, we saw how amazing he was last week for the Detroit Lions, David Montgomery. This guy is the goal line back. I don't care what anyone says. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be the pass catching running back. David Montgomery is going to be the goal line back. He's going to do very well. He's got a great matchup against the Carolina Panthers. They're currently 29th against the running back. And I think that you'll probably find that Montgomery is going to have a decent season. He's someone that you desperately want to be trying to get into your fantasy lineup for week 5. The number 4 guy, Gus Edwards. Now, Edwards has looked all right since he's been playing for Baltimore this season. He's struggled a little bit over the years there. He hasn't been able to get in as a starter. He's had injuries, but he's looked decent this season since J.K. Dobbins went down, and he's going to be their main guy. They're going up against Pittsburgh, and they're 25th against running backs. So this is a decent matchup and someone that you can definitely try and get in your lineup for this week. And then finally, a guy who I think last year everyone had a lot of hope for because of the injury that he had, Brian Robinson for the Washington Commanders. I think he's had a good season. He's quietly gone under the radar this season, but he's done well. And, you know, he's got a great matchup going up against the Chicago Bears, 31st against the running back. I think that Robinson is going to have a really good game this week and someone that you definitely want to get in your lineups. So they're my 5 running backs that you need to get into your team for this week. Make sure you keep it with the franchise tag, and we've got some wide receiver and tight end videos coming up for the rest of this week.